Good morning, guys. It's time for an update. Okay, so much has happened since I saw you guys last. I'm gonna just kind of do my face routine while I talk to you guys. So since I saw you guys last, there were a couple procedures that I was gonna do before doing IUI, and sometimes this process can feel like a lot, like the poking and prodding. It's just like, oh my gosh. But so I had the saline sonogram, and you guys, I forgot that I had to take Tylenol or something to kind of counteract all the pain that I would be feeling. So I forgot to do that, didn't even think about it. They didn't necessarily remind me either, but I did remember that that's something that I needed to do when I got there. So I didn't have any Tylenol. When I did the saline sonogram, basically felt like labor contractions. Labor contractions. It was so brutal. But I got through it. They did the sonogram, and the good news is they did not find any polyps in my uterus. So not much of anything in there actually. Of course, the fibroid tumors on the outside of the uterus, and so the good news about that, guys, is that I might not need to have a hysteroscopy, and hysteroscopy is what they were gonna do to get polyps out if they were there. It's a good thing that that is a step that I may not have to take. However, this stuff is actually really, really good, by the way, if you're looking for a vitamin C situation. Anyway, the torture of the saline sonogram, and after all that, after going over all the results, talking to my OB and thinking about next steps, I decided that the next thing I will do is go straight to my fertility specialist, who can take a look at everything and see what other next steps I need to do before going to the IUI process. So I had the saline sonogram. I do not have to have the hysteroscopy. Praise Jesus, this is an answered prayer. Scheduled my appointment with the fertility specialist. It wasn't supposed to be until next month in November, but she had an opening. It really was just to reestablish myself there, because I had gone there before, but it's been a while. So we went over all of the pre-labs and all the data that they want to collect prior to an IUI or IVF. Of course, she went over all the options with me, looking at everything. I still think IUI is the way I want to go, but I just do have a lot to think about. And then there's always the idea that we will get pregnant prior to even having to do these things. So I'm redoing some blood work to check my egg count. There's no real way to check egg quality, but I am going to take some supplements to kind of help with that and kind of just go from there. Not gonna lie, starting to feel, there's like ebb and flow. There's an ebb and flow to this, where I feel like sometimes the process feels like a lot and sometimes it's fine. Right now it feels like a lot, especially when there's just like procedures and pain and things like that. And so a lot of it's not fun, but I am encouraged because I still have a lot of peace. But also the fertility specialist is very hopeful for what's to come. And so here's hoping and praying and wishing and believing. So that's the thing, guys. I'm still believing for the best. I'm still believing for the best, and I'm still just going through the process, going through it and hoping and wishing and praying I'm believing that God's gonna do something pretty amazing. And so I will keep you guys posted with all of that. I need to finish my makeup so I can get to my nail appointment. I actually need to leave in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna do my makeup. But that's the quick update. I will keep you guys posted on everything. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. And now I'm going to record a little something for Instagram. So if you follow me here, you may get this first. Sometimes I do post things first on Instagram, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram, okay? Okay, time to do my makeup. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Trying to make it to my nail appointment. Gotta get these bad boys redone. Pulling up now. So I'm gonna get in here, get it done, and I will come back and we'll talk about some other stuff as it relates to fertility. Okay? Okay guys, so I just finished getting my nails done. And I got the chrome. My nail tech, she's just my favorite. Pretty dope, I like it. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about fertility and my vibes and my the feelings that came up for me when I had my consultation with the fertility specialist. There was just so much talk about, you know, things that I should be thinking about because of my age. Because of my age, some of the risks because of my age, think about this because of your age. And I'm like, I feel some kind of way about it. And so I want to get inside, actually have a voice lesson to teach real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll talk about this. Hey, this is just you. Okay. It's a video.
Hey, Mommy, take your picture. Take your picture.
Good morning, you guys. Okay, this is a brand new day. It's a new day. Okay, so last time I left off with you guys, I was gonna come back and talk about how my age is always brought up in fertility. Rightfully so, there's lots of scientific data and things like that. Anyway, things got really busy around the house. Schedule is pretty wild these days, and so I got in the house, had every intention to come back to you guys, and then I didn't. So a couple days later, here we are, and so much has actually already transpired since then. Currently, right now, I am sitting in the parking lot of the fertility specialist. That's good news. Because we're moving along, we're moving forward. I am here to get blood work done. So we're moving forward with the process. My fertility specialist, she's really pushing for IVF as opposed to starting with IUI, not wanting to waste a lot of time, I guess, because IUI is not a lot that effective. I don't know. I think with my age, she's saying we should just go straight to IVF. However, and so this is what I was wanting to talk to you guys about, there could be a lot of discouragement around our age, my age, and when it comes to fertility and infertility. I feel like I've seen it on both spectrums. I feel like I've seen it where people in my age bracket do struggle more with fertility and need more assistance with IVF and things like that. But then I've also seen and heard women having children naturally, 41, 42, 43, late 40s. So we know it's possible. We know God can do anything. What I was going to mention to you guys is that I'm doing my best to just follow the peace. Follow where I feel like I have the peace of God in the process. And so that's kind of just my guide, is just following the peace. And so currently I feel peace about IUI, so that's the track we're going on. So today I'm going to go get blood work. I do have to go ahead and get in there, but I did find out something else. I'm going to be doing another saline sonogram. And you know what? I'm probably just like crying about it because the last one hurt. But if I take my Tylenol prior to, it's not gonna be so bad. Also, I'm sure there'll be a lot more invasive things that happen from now until the end of this journey. And so I'm just gonna I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna do this thing and you know, follow the peace and trust the Lord. And so I gotta get in here and do the blood work, and so here we go. Quick and easy appointment just to take blood and urine sample. Checking all of the things. There were like 11 tubes of blood that they collected. And I probably should go get something to eat because I'm starting to feel slightly lightheaded. Probably should got something to drink in there. Yeah, so he took blood. Weston is doing his blood work next week, and I'm going back for the saline sonogram next week. The thing was that I need to have something on file with her, with the new fertility specialist, and I did ask my OB to send the results, and they have not sent it yet. So really the idea of doing a saline sonogram later, once we get further down the road, or doing a different procedure that's a little more invasive, I'd rather just do another saline sonogram, even though I'm a little traumatized from the last one. Lord help me. Tylenol is going to stay in this car. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to leave my Tylenol in the car in case I forget. Anyway, I'm going to go get a coffee to reward myself for giving so much blood. Hey guys, I got my coffee, one of my favorite places, and I was just in there sitting thinking about all of this. Particularly one of the things, and I was sitting there thinking about what one of the girls said. She's like, well, once you get started, we'll become like family in here. We'll see you all the time because you'll be here every other day. Sorry, my camera died and now I'm using my phone. Anyway, going to be there every other day, and it's just kind of settling in how intense this journey may be. And so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee, drive home, go hang with the guys, just start preparing my heart more for what's to come. Okay guys, it's been a good day. I'm home. I'm trying to take it in pieces, but I gotta tell you guys, it really didn't hit hard until I was just sitting there at the fertility specialist, about to get poked to take my blood and to test for all of these things, to just do all the blood work. And I see all the stickers. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Turns out there's like 11 vials or tubes, whatever, of blood that they need to collect for all the testing that they're gonna do. And yeah, it's just kind of hidden. So they're testing for all the things, and one of the things that I'm really interested to see if it's changed much are the, I forgot what it's called, but it's a test for my egg count, which last time they were telling me that it's so good for my age, but they were telling me that it was really good, and I'm hoping that it hasn't changed much, but that was about a year ago, actually a little over a year ago, where I took that last test for that blood work. And so we'll just see. The other thing that I think I mentioned while I was in the car is that I'm gonna be there quite a bit. I guess with everything that we'll be doing and looking at and testing for, and the different procedures, I'll be there quite a bit, and the journey is getting very real. But I'm glad I was able to go in to do blood work today. Weston is going to do his blood work and some of his testing on Monday. And then next week I will also do another saline sonogram. Yeah, you guys, standing in faith, starting the journey, actually starting the treatments sooner than later, and we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it and just see what happens. Yeah, so prayers appreciated, and I'm really looking forward to tonight, because what I'm finding is that it's super important to have community around infertility, or the things that can go on with infertility. For anybody, it's really just great to have community. So tonight I will be going to do just that. I'm going to something put on by 12 Ministries, and I think it's a conference, just a one-night thing called Refined. So it's Refined, but it's really cool because it's faith-based. So they're gonna have worship, they're gonna have a panel, and they're going to have community. And it's gonna be really nice to be around other ladies who are trying to conceive, or have gone through the journey and have conceived, or have had miscarriages. And so looking forward to starting some community around that. That is it for this video, you guys. I'm going for it. We're going for it. We're standing in faith, we're getting around community, and we are just believing God for the best. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more of the journey as we continue with the fertility specialist for the both of us, and starting with the IUI, which apparently looks like it's happening this year. So, woo! Anyway, you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Bye.